With property reassessment taking place in Georgetown County this year, there's a lot of concern and confusion about what it's going to do to property tax rates. Luckily, we've got some answers. Georgetown County Director of Administrative Services Walt Ackerman and Assessor Tim Holt are here to shed some light on how reassessment works and what you should expect it to do to your taxes.
So the key thing that people need to remember about reassessment is all we're doing is equalizing the value of the property. So whether property values go up or whether property values go down, we put a true number to the property value. Now, according to state law, your property value for tax purposes can only go up 15% max. But the key thing, and people need to remember this, is just because your value goes up does not mean your taxes are going to go up, because once the numbers are put together, county council has to roll the millage rate back, which is how much taxes you pay, so that they don't receive any more money than they received a year before.
In short, the county isn't allowed to make a profit from reassessment. If values go up during reassessment, millage must come down.
So if your millage rate is currently, for example, 50 mills, and all the property values go up 15%, the millage rate will then be rolled back to 43 mills so that they collect the same amount of taxes. There's no new money coming in from reassessment. Now, this does not impact anybody who just purchased a home. This is people who have been in their home for 2 or more years. That they hit that cap. That's what it's called, is a capped value, is capped at 15% over a 5-year period. Your tax bill would only change very, very, very little. If everybody's property goes up 15%, then the taxes go down 15%, everything is the same. But everybody's not going to go up 15. Some people are only going to go up 10 or 12 or 14. So the tax rate is going to be rolled back to equalize the revenue. So your taxes are going to, if they change, it will be very, very small.
We go out, we do measure as many houses as we can possibly do to inspect and make sure the valuations are correct. The valuations are going to be based on property sales from 2024. So everybody pretty much knows the market's increased over the last 4 or 5 years, and that's where this comes from. State requires us to do it certain ways. We have to pass ratio studies. All these have to be done and taken in place before we can send out the notices. The notices will go out. They'll have a valuation for the full market value, and one, if it's a capped value, it'll have that. And that's what one you'll pay your taxes on. There's an appeal form on this assessment notice. There's instructions on the back of what you need to do. We highly recommend people contact our office with this informal appeal before turning it over to an attorney or lawyer or appraiser. We're glad to work with everybody. They can come in our office. Easiest way they can do is just contact us personally.
There's going to be a very, very minor increase in property taxes, if any at all. And just off the top of my head, trying to do some rough math, I'd say 1 to 2% max increase in taxes.
It should be noted that that estimate only pertains to reassessment. Your tax bill may include other increases, such as for school operations.